Hey everyone, this is Creep Blaster Dude here, and I'm here with Dragalia Loss, but it's actually the campaign instead. So let's get to chapter 10. Oh, wait, hold on, I gotta call up my YouTube thing. Hold on, gotta call this YouTube. So let's get to chapter 10. It's a clave leole, or whatever that is. One shall I become? Who shall I become? I shall return to life as one. I shall return pure and whole. Now is the time. The time of my rebirth. Ooh, something getting zesty. Darnell Empire, throne room. Were you resting, Empress? That is unusual of you. Better you say I was rejoicing. Pray forgive this fool's mistake, Empress, and to what happy incident do we owe the blessing of the delight this day? The pitiful aspect, ever insistent of her resistance, has reached her limit. Because of this, my true body now becomes full, undulating and squirming furiously from the gate. I fear the depths of your great words is lost upon this humble servant. However, your joy is my own, Empress, and I am delighted to hear of it. I am weary of your sycophantic buffoonery, Haro. Busy yourself instead with preparations on my departure. To where are you departing, Empress? That question hardly bears asking. I make for the place where my body yet slumbers. The resting spot of my fallen king's fleeting dreams. Leaf escaped from the capital and has given up information about Clave Loyaloon. It's the place where the secret of the others sleep. On a solitary island south of St. Lotier, an ancient ruin rests and waits. What could be lying in wait there? And what is the secret of the others? Whatever the truth may be, I'll overcome any hardships in order to save Zethia. Southern Lotier Seas. What is this? Watch yourself, this is no ordinary mist. I shall prove a challenge to even draw near to such miasma. Dislike! We should avoid contacting it at all costs. There's no telling what sort of effect it could have on the body. Probably burn our whole faces clean off, or melt us into little goo puddles, yeah? I have no business with something that would harm my perfect skin. I figured this place would have traps or whatnot, since a secret of the others is here. But this is a bit more than I was bargained for. It appears Clave Loyaloon will be a more troublesome journey than we anticipated. Clave Loyaloon. It's been a long time. Zodiac! There must be a reason of a gloomy goose like you came along. Since that almost never happens, is there something here you're specifically curious about? This is a nostalgic place for me, and yet one filled with remorse. A place of determination and despair. May you please try to get to the point just a teeny bit faster, You do not understand. You, who sat upon the volcano and saw the king off. What? How dare you? I'll have your hide for that snide remark, Dragon. Please calm down, men. Zodiac, what exactly do you know about Clave Loyaloon? As you are well aware, binding ruins are scattered across Alberia. The greatest among the lumbers is the fell place, Clave Loyaloon. Well, that sounds impressive. Binding ruins are where that thing that possessed Cessia was sealed away. The other. And all of those ruins, this one is the greatest. Think that's why there's so much miasma flowing around? I got a bad feeling about all this, which is precisely why we cannot close our eyes to this threat. On top of that, we might find a way to save Zethia here. We can't afford to shrink from that challenge. Soonest begun, soonest done, I guess. Into Clave Loyaloon we go. Come on, everyone. Right. Clave Loyaloon. Where it all ended and where it all began. The miasmic ruin. Here we go.
Are you perfectly made up and ready to go?
Oh, by the way, my team has gotten a lot more powerful too, which that is the greatest sign.
An enemy of beauty deserves no mercy.
Yeah.
Oh, hope you're ready to be amazed.
Remarkable. I beautified our way to victory.
Bygone days. Clave Loyaloon. The deeper we go, the heavier the miasma becomes. We've done a fair job avoiding that so far, but who knows how long that'll hold. I fear it may soon prove impossible to continue on as we have been. And yeah, it seems like there aren't any alternative routes, so what now? Guys, hey listen, what's this thing right here? Do you mean this beatable rock? Why, I believe it's a beatable rock. Hold, man, this is no mere stone. Do you see the writing beneath it? I think it is a monument of some kind. The writing's pretty worn, but let's see what it says. Here are the deeds preserved of the great King Alberius. Alberius? This is a monument to the War of Binding, and if so, does that mean these ruins? Huh? What the heck is going on? The time has grown iron. What are you talking about, Zodiac? The blood of dragons within you resonates with the monument. It flows to times long past, to the great king himself. At last. I have you now, Morsiati. Upon this ground shall you be sealed away once more. Pitiful. You think to trap me? What fantasy? and sealing me away is not but a full delusion. The only delusions here are your own. Now sleep even more in the depths of this land. That was... The mana infused in the monument reacted to your dragon blood, granted you a vision of the past. Dude, whoa, I saw it too. Me three, so that was... Yes, that was His Majesty, King Alberius. The legendary founder king himself, eh? So I guess that thing was what he was fighting there was the other? The same vile being from the legends of both the goddess and the founder king. Even after 300 years, he's still as gross and horrid as ever. The other, or perhaps we should call him Morsiati. Yes, that's his true name. Apparently many believe the name to contain a fearsome power, which is why people are tempted to forget it. So I guess this ruin is where Alberius and the other had their final battle? Well, hell, if that's true, it means the miasma coming from this place come from the portion of my being that sleeps here as we speak. Yes, sleeps, yet yearns for awakening. Ah. How clever are you to make your way here ahead of me, my dear brother. Zethia, or so I say, Morsiati. Oh, how rare it is to hear that name uttered in my immortal lips. We've not come face to face like this since I first claimed your sister's body for my own. How odd that we meet once again with a binding ruin. Can't believe Zethia possessed by some legendary monster. Feels like I walked into a dang fairy tale. But the others said to have been sealed away by His Majesty King Alberius. How could he be here? How could he be here now? Such miserable ignorance. What did you say? Enough. We'll deal with the details later. Right now, I'm getting Zethia back. But I fear that is impossible. She is most precious gift, you see. A gift? Indeed, a precious one, bequeathed unto me from the time and place long in the past. What are you even talking about? Do not fret, dear brother. You will soon see your dear sister become a great emperor with your own eyes, once I regain all that I am. Come, Harl. As you wish, Highness. Oh, and I have dispatched writs of invitation to the other siblings as well. Sit tight, my foolish friends. Sit tight and watch as Emperor Zethia gains the power to rule the entire world. Wait, stop! Dang it, the miasma thicker than before. No, not when we were so close. But this is terrifically annoying. Zodiac, this kind of thing seems right up your creepy alley. Is there nothing you can do to help us right now? What? You think he's been holding out on us or something? Very well, I shall act. Wait, you can do something? Good thing I thought to ask. I was once enslaved by that foul being, and to some limited extent, I acquire the power to resist them. I will attempt to banish the miasma. Dude, that was way better. Now we can chase those punks down. Thank you, Zodiac. Come on, everyone. We're going to go in there and save Zethia. Anybody here? Yes, cube. Yes, cube. Cube, yes. So the cube is like somewhere in the extra area. That's what I'm guessing that it is. So Chiz, is Audia not joining?
Let us pursue perfection together.
Always leave them laughing.
Whatever could be inside.
Ravishing rainbow. Remarkable. Stunning visage. The dragon is ready for battle. And for beauty.
Oh,
take the
the
final
most
step
pathetic
toward
boss
true
is a
beauty.
flipping goblin.
Yes, all together now.
Why? Why
It's
is it
wide
a
open.
pathetic
Do
goblin?
it.
I've beautified our way to victory. Simply gorgeous.
I didn't need to do that. You know what? No, I'm turning off Amino. That was not called for the stream. Ugh, you people! Emil, is that you? And wait, is that... It's been some time, brother. Ferris, how did the two of you come all this way without an escort? Best intended to deep thought is but perfect solitude. And I did bring guards, but the pathetic weaklings all got themselves killed on the way down here. Who do you think I am, summoning me into a festering scrap heap like this? Now I understand that Harl meant what he said he sent invitations. Yes, I received one I couldn't well ignore. It bade me come here to witness the other, Morziaki, regaining the strength he proclaimed in ancient times. He wrote that in a letter? Excuse me? But the invitation I received bore no mention of any such thing. And I can hazard a guess as to why. It seems a part of this may yet to be tied into my own research. If you know something about this, brother, I beg you to tell me. I simply have doubts as to the accuracy of the tale that has been handed down. Did Elberus truly seal away the other? What nonsense. We have 300 years of peace precisely because His Majesty King Elberus sealed the other away. The concept of sealing the other is hardly so extricably things linked to peace. On the contrary, those concepts are held together by the most gossamer of threads. I ain't much for riddles, pal. What you said, start talking plain. What say you start talking plain? It is a danger to come so readily to a safe, tidy conclusion. Fortunately, it seems the entirety of the mystery will be laid bare in this place. So let us press on to the truth together. Hey, it's another monument thingy. Oh, memory of the king, by the oath of the bloodline, awaken. Excuse me. You fool, or you foul and perjured dragons. You dare interfere with me again. This is the end, Morziati. The goddess has honored me with this holy blade, and I shall wield its power to bring about your ruination. Is it over? No, I feel it. The villain yet lives. Your intuition is sharp, hero. You are a benefit to the name. What is this? Be honored, mortal. You are the first to look upon this form since Ilia herself. Is this your true form? Then I need but to slay it in order to consign you to the dustbin of history. Pointless. I hail from another world, a being of pure, refined power itself. My flesh is no more than a husk. Strike at the vessel as you will, mortal. Brandish the blade to the heart's content. It matters not, for my soul is inviolable. Try as you might to seal me away. You will know your place in the end. Was that was that what truly happened during the War of Binding? King Hilberius was unable to seal away the other. No, impossible. What a joke. The Founder King, more like the Flounder King. What did you say? That's your own ancestor you're trashing there, pal. So what if he is? I understand it now. I understand why you all refuse to acknowledge me. You're just as incompetent as our ancestor, and you don't understand a person's worth. Good to see you're as annoying as ever. It seems he learned nothing at all from the incident at St. Lotier. We let him slide back then, but this time I'm gonna. You would raise a hand against me? Try it then. If you think you are able, you will see just how strong an opponent you face. In the form of my brother, Ferris. Sigh, what a lout. That's enough, Emil. Pray forgive him. I know his mouth runs like a mighty river, but in the end he is harmless as a meadow brook. But family holidays must be murder at your place, Cree. Tell me what you're thinking, Ferris. At this rate, all of Alberia will fall under the control of the other. It will become an evil, chaotic empire whose people suffer like no other. Are you truly willing to let that happen? Good and evil hold no interest for me. Fate will run whatever course it will. I seek only to watch and observe. I can't believe you. Are you truly so certain that a nation ruled by the other would be a wicked one? How can you even ask that? I suspect the answer to that question lies just ahead. Let us be off. Ferris will serve the Empire. We can't possibly trust him. If you're worried I'm here to capture you or relieve you of your heads, I was told nothing of the sorts. Maybe so, but who knows what schemes you got cooking. Our destination is likely one and the same, so there is no point in acting separately. However, I will not force your hand. Bears! Wait! Wait! To think of a world ruled by the other. Brooding over it will get us nowhere, Your Highness. You're right, Ellie. Let's get moving. I guess Chiz is not really here. I wonder, you know what? One more Amino. I wonder what he's doing though. Good thing.
Are you perfectly made up and ready to go?
Naturally.
impressive technique.
Oh yeah, I could just do that. Good.
Show anthem!
The dragon is ready for battle and for beauty. Stunning visage!
Dramatic dagger.
Tempo board!
Thanks for that.
Ravishing rainbow!
Remarkable.
And now we take the final step toward true beauty.
Yes, all together now.
It's wide open. Do it!
I beautified our way to victory.
Yes, Chiz, there is the cube, and I'm actually kind of wondering what it does. Is this where the cube is? The Empire's origins. Well, since this is a side story, I'm not really interested. I want to see the cube, though. Let's see. Actually, let me recheck the whole map. Hold on. Yo, Chiz, you probably are there. If you're not, I don't really care. But when is when? Oh. Actually, maybe this is where the cube is. I don't know. Just very farther ahead. Whoa.
Are you perfectly made up and ready to go?
Naturally.
Go!
Was there a special treasure inside?
Ravishing
Nicely done!
Well, someone knows this. Stunning visage! The dragon is ready for battle. And she faint!
Dramatic dagger.
Peace to your
Nicely done! Thanks.
Let us give thanks for this gift.
Ravishing rainbow!
Remarkable.
Sting a bit.
Stunning visage!
Board!
Wait, did it?
That's
Lag?
Tempo board!
Come on.
Ravishing rainbow!
No, what?
An enemy of beauty. An enemy of...
What?
We need to change our approach.
What? Okay, that was dumb. You know what? Wait, does this consist of just shadows? I mean, The thing was just telling me that it is, but...
Ugh, is it my turn to perform?
Yes, it is, sir. Yes, it is. It's definitely time for you to perform.
Let's raise the curtain on this show.
I would be happy to accompany you.
Yeah! Acrobatic dagger!
Remarkable.
Time for the dragon to take the center ring. Acrobatic dagger! Dazzling show! Yeah!
Kyria has seen fit to bless us.
Don't make light of a
Nicely
circus
done.
man!
An
Acrobatic dagger!
impressive technique.
Gotcha! Acrobatic dagger!
Remarkable.
Yeah! Here comes the finale.
Oh wait, this is coming around?
Acrobatic dagger!
I was gonna say, that is dumb if it's coming out in rounds. I do not want to go
I
for
let
rounds.
no prey escape.
Maybe this is where the cube is. Like, I'm still just thinking about it. Like, to see how hard of a boss it is. Oh, I guess this is it.
Ready to get this show on the road?
Leave this to me, as well as all your skincare needs.
Gotcha!
Wait, what am I doing? I need to heal.
Tempo board!
Acrobatic dagger!
Oh, they're at my mercy now.
Oh crap, I just realized.
The dragon's ready to go.
Stunning
Sting of it.
No, I don't want to.
Tempo board!
Dazzling show! Yeah! Acrobatic dagger!
Whoa, Hildegard. Let me live. Oh crap.
Sacred guardians.
Gotcha! Gotcha!
All together
Oh,
now.
broken.
Gotcha! I let no prey
first try.
escape.
First try. Ooh, 10 fortifying crystals. It's weird how my friend literally thinks that that friggin' that the cube was hard apparently. Wait, what's the epithet? Honorable treasure hunter. Ooh, binary subtractor, nice. Actually, oh wait, no. I don't wanna do that. Wow, that was pretty freaking easy. Clave Loyalin. Hey, that's Shell and Valix. I guess I should have expected you two would show up. As a general of the Empire, it is only natural for me to respond to a request from my lord, no matter who that lord may be. And as a lady, I try to respond to all invitations with the courtesy due them. And you both came along. No attendants or guards. Of course I couldn't bring attendants. Huh? Honestly, have you people even looked around recently? Clave Loyaloon is a place where the founder king and the others had their climatic showdown. The secret of the royal bloodline sleep within these halls. It is not a place to casually bring just anyone. True. Really, I prefer you bid your fair colleagues there. I do as well. But I suppose as man not, I can't imagine you can do anything with even what knowledge you might gain here. Now then, shall we take advantage of this opportunity to watch this grand drama unfold together? It will be such fun. There is another monument over there. Then let the curtains lift. Places, everyone. Eric, not even the secret blade can I lay this beast down. Lay this beast low. You were mistaken from the start to rely upon that wretched sword. It is not but a symbol of slavery. To treat that as a gift from the goddess. You were a fool, too stupid even to feel shame at its own ignorance. And now you are without recourse, yield to me, unbearless. Wrong. I still have a way to seal you. What? I had hoped to not resort to this, but you leave me no choice. Yeah! Yes. Have you lost your wits, you fool? Are you simply so craven you would rather impale yourself upon my blade than face defeat at my hand? I am fully possessed of my facility feats. I am taking the power of the sacred sword into my blood. What? This is the only method remaining for me to steal you away. The secret of the blood casket. Explain yourself, mortal. You will sleep forever in a casket of my own blood. Your very soul will be sealed inside for all eternity. You fool! If you do that, my soul will be forever joined to those who are your descendants. If you do this thing, I will simply find a way to claim one of them as my new form. Your so-called plan is not but a mere distraction to my dominion. But have you forgotten the secret of my blood, Marciati? Ugh. I have the dragon blood, a gift and blessing of the worms themselves. It is enough to seal away even your otherworldly power. It will blend into my blood, and over the generations, your very being will fade to nothing. This is the hope I entrust to my descendants. Base idiocy. One day, Alberius, you will realize the fruitlessness of this endeavor. Sleep within my blood, Morciati. No! It is over. The struggle ends here. Excuse me. The soul of the other is in our blood? Is that the reason our father changed? I see now. The fragment we found in the first binding ruin must be awakened the others in the royal bloodline. I care not for the reason. I care only that our dear father lost his battle to the other. That's cold, Shell. No, I don't want to stop, Jesus. Valleys, what do you make of this? The kingdom must not be sundered. Peace can only be achieved and kept through the rule of the single power. If that is the other, so be it. How could you say that? I think about what happens to the people if the other is allowed to take control. Then you must unite the kingdom under your own rule. Are you telling me to kill Zethia? The decision rests with you alone. Choose what you will protect and what you will abandon. Alberius had to make some pretty tough choices of his own, boss. I mean, hell, he locked up the other's soul inside of all of his descendants. But because he had the courage to make such a choice, he was able to bring out an end to his long struggle with the Fiend. No, what we have seen is not the end. Do you know something else, Zodiac? I once believed that King Alberius had destroyed the physical body of Morciati and sealed away his soul. However, the body was not destroyed. Instead, it was scattered across Gristaia at the end of the battle. What? Morciati's body was a source of evil. Fiends spawned near it continuously. Fiends far stronger than the average. When the king learned of this, he took the sacred sword he used to defeat the other and scattered it into countless pieces. Well, that seems insane. Even in pieces, the sacred blade held the power to seal away the other. Therefore, he seeded the pieces in various lands in an attempt to stay the villain's power. And those became the sacred shards? By placing the sacred shards in any area, they held a part of the other. He was able to hold back the power of the other's flesh. His search of the scattered pieces of the other eventually brought him once more to Clave Loyalun. Okay, so what happened next? Hey, you can't stop talking there. Alberius' end is shrouded in mystery. He vanished suddenly, and none yet lived who knows his whereabouts thereafter. What happened to His Majesty? Tell us, you fool dragon. Easy, Cleo. Freaking out ain't a good look for you. We'll probably find the answer a little ways down the road here, yeah? He's right. And if we're unlucky, we'll find Zethia waiting for us. Legendary resting place. What does my friend have to say now? Nothing. What about my alliance? Oh, by the way, if you want to join my alliance, it is on my profile. It is the Gala Cree Club / Cult. My player ID is this, and the number of my cult is 99580230. So, while we do that, let's get to... Actually, no, I want to see what my team would do. You know what? I need to... I need to upgrade Hildegard. Oh yeah, maybe I... Oh yeah, I have skip tickets, I forgot. Let's see. Don't want to waste these skip tickets on just the Avenue of Power. Just use this skip ticket, and there we go. What? Oh, wait. I was about to say, wait a minute, that's not how much I was supposed to get. My apologies. You know what? Just waste a couple more. Waste 2 more. Hopefully we get more. You know what? No, I'm wasting them all, because that's not enough. I'll just get more skip tickets tomorrow. It's almost close. Almost close to leveling her to 80. But that's fine. Now let's go to the legendary resting place. And then we can, you know, fast forward.
Ready to get this show on the road?
I am ready to depart at a moment's notice.
Any cosmetics in there?
Acrobatic dagger!
Simply radiant.
Gotcha! Acrobatic dagger!
Remarkable.
Time for the dragon to take the center ring.
Any cosmetics in there?
Don't make light of a
Nicely
circus
done.
man! Gotcha! Acrobatic dagger!
Amazing!
Do not permit something this horrid to exist any longer.
I let no prey escape. Let's raise the curtain on this show.
Indeed, I shall sally forth in all my loveliness.
Acrobatic dagger!
Is simply radiant.
Gotcha! Acrobatic dagger!
Remarkable.
Dazzling show! Time for the dragon to take the center ring. Don't make light
An
of a circus
impressive
man!
technique. An impressive technique.
This is it, folks. Let's make it one to remember.
Yes, a moment of silence for the fashion illiterate.
I let no prey escape.
And now we're going to the depths. Going to the depths of heck right now, boys. You know, I didn't have my mic off. Sad to say, I was just not really feeling like talking. To the final battle. Let's go.
Let's raise the curtain on this show.
I would be happy to accompany you.
Acrobatic dagger!
Perfect outfit for this.
Gotcha! Acrobatic dagger!
Amazing!
Dazzling show! Yeah! Yeah! The dragon's ready to go. Don't make light of a circus man!
Remarkable.
Acrobatic
An
dagger!
impressive technique.
I have a perfect outfit for this.
Acrobatic dagger!
Remarkable.
Dazzling time for the dragon to take the center ring. Here comes the finale.
Indeed, we will be victorious.
I let no prey escape.
Heroes and that was a dragon. It sounded like Mars. Mars is my brother Leonidas Packworm, which means he must be here as well. I sense a ferocious flow of mana. They may be engaged in the battle. No, he couldn't be. Aether link system opened. All ISO-space connections established. Mana plug inserted. All locks released. Now, Mars, full alchemical burst. I love this. Oh! Not even a twitch eyebrow, eh? You seem rather calm. Given that I negated an attack into which you poured all your strength, I know better than to underestimate you. The alchemy infused into this dragon and the otherworldly power within myself both stem from the same source. Sources which you are closer to. The power I possess will not defeat you. Yet you still challenge me? This attitude truly benefits a crowned prince. Your drive and ambition knows no bounds, and you do not balk at violating taboos. Oh yes, I like you very much indeed. Then would you seek to care for me as you might look after a beloved pet? This is quite an honor indeed. I fear your soft words are negated by the bloodlust in your eyes. And while this is as good as a place as any for a showdown, I do not believe that you and I are enemies at all. Perhaps not, at least not until I free this world from its ancient rule. Then why don't you and I? But there's no need for us to rush to conclusion. First, we must greet our new guest. Morciati. Welcome, descendants of Alberius. Oh, but I do love a good family reunion. Speaking of which, the great king into whom you placed so much hope is waiting for you even now. Hey, that monument doing stuff. I wager it is reacting to the dragon blood in Zethia. Look well upon this, all of you. Behold the final days of your hero. My apologies. The final portion of the other's flesh ought to be here. Look there, King. By the goddess, is that the core of the other? But how was it not destroyed when the soul was sealed away? How pitiful of you, Alberius. Morciati, where are you? Show yourself, fiend. You ought to know where I am. You sealed me away, after all. You're in my body. No, my blood. Yes, the soul within your blood awoke when you stood before my body. So even though I sealed away your soul, your body still yet lives. I would not expect an insect such as yourself to understand my magnitude. Even without a soul, my body still possesses the strength to lay waste to your entire kingdom. I gotta get this on a charger. It is blowing up so fast. I must put an end to this, no matter the cost. And how will you do this, human? Your beloved holy blade is destroyed, and now I exist in your very blood. Oh, crap. Text log. You cannot defeat me, so why resist? Offer your flesh unto me, human. Become the cornerstone of my rebirth. Never. This body is still my own. You are an amalgamation of pure power. I will absorb that power and contain it. What arrogance. Your pathetic flesh satin could never hold to contain me. King, I will join you. You know as well as I that would curse you as well, Chthonius. My will is ever with you, my king. It saddens me beyond measure to do this, my old friend, but I see no other way. So by the power and honor of our pact, let me hear straight to me one last time. Hi, dragon. Such my asthma. But I must hold fast. I must absorb it all. Nerd. I swook. Now, Morciati, you and I shall rest in the depths of the earth for all time. You didn't honestly believe you could take my power into your body and pay no cost for it, did you? Oh, jeez. Such is the reward for a human who attempt to fill the office of God. Your miserable flesh cannot hold me in check forever. My resurrection is simply a matter of time. Nonetheless, I have brought you into time. Our hopes now lie with future generations. So that was the Founder King met his end. That's how the Founder King met his end. King Alberius. Soup. It would make me wail as well to see the hero in whom I placed all in my trust meet such a feeble end. There was nothing feeble about it. Yeah, it wasn't permanent, but at least it kept your miserable butt sealed away for 100 years. Alberius gave everything he had to bring peace to this world. All I see is a man who lived with honor to his very last breath. I am proud to call him my ancestor. Will you still say that after what you see next? Wait a minute, who was that? Clearly a dragon of some sort, yet the roar was so ominous. Eek! Something is creeping up from the precipice. Precipice. Hey, there is. No, it can't be. Chthonius. So I know I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but if that's Chthonius, doesn't that mean it's also the Founder King, Alberius? It seems storing the other has not exactly done wonders for his health. He's going to attack us all. Save me! My descendants. Think of the strength required to hold on to his humanity under such conditions, such force of will. My descendants, I would have you grant my final wish. My body and my spirit are at their limits. The other is in the midst of his revival, and I can hold him back no longer. You must destroy me. Destroy me in the beast core while you can. You always were the chatty one, Alberius. Look out! He's going crazy! I wager the other's influence is revitalizing the core within Chthonius. We're all going to be turned into paste if he keeps splashing around in here. My descendants, you must! He flew off. Man, talk about an exit. We have to follow him. And what do you intend to do when you catch up to him? You can't possibly mean to. No, you can't. You can't! It ain't like we got much of a choice, Cleo. I know, Ransel, and yet I cannot fight His Majesty. I'm not giving up hope yet, Cleo. But we'll never know if we can help him if we don't track him down right now. I will never give up on His Majesty. Never. Come on, everyone, let's go. The Netherworm's roar. How long have we been doing this? something around an hour, I believe.
Ready to get this show on the road?
Leave this to me, as well as all your skincare.
Acrobatic dagger!
Tempo core!
Okay, how long have we been here?
Acrobatic dagger! Dazzling show!
That one's rare.
Also,
Let's finish it
Saturn-
off
Oh
before
yes,
it bolts.
Cody battle soon. Yep.
Time for
very
the dragon
sad.
to take the center ring. Light of a circus man!
I can tell it's a very sad ending.
Any cosmetics in there?
Acrobatic
Why don't
dagger!
the AI on the auto is
Dragon's
getting
ready
a
to
little
go.
better.
Yeah!
Slight sting a bit.
Acrobatic dagger!
Simply rare.
Don't make light of a circus man!
Remarkable.
Gotcha.
Remarkable. Alvarius, please, my descendant, grant me a swift end. Do it now, before I am devoured by the other entirely. King Alvarius would never ask for such a thing. My king was ever full of confidence and light of heart. He was unburdened by the worries that grip common men. That is still you, your majesty. I know this to be true. Cleo, is it truly you? You recognize me, your majesty? You have grown into a fine woman, Cleo. I have waited 300 years for this reunion, but never dreamed it would turn out in this way. Then I beg of you to understand, if I am consumed by the other, it will bring about great calamity. But I cannot. Destroying this body will not mean my demise. My true death would be the loss of the will to destroy the other. The will for peace. Please, Cleo, you must understand. I understand. Cree! Even if your body is destroyed this day, I swear to carry on your will. You kindled the hope in the people of Alberia that I will never allow it to be snuffed out. Cree, you have become the bearer of Dragalight. And now that I know my hopes and dreams are in good hands, I can spend my final moments in this life at peace. Now come, my successor. Surpass me! Yes. Alberius is going to be good. Good luck with the stream. I'm going to get some sleep. Thanks, Chiz. You take care.
Come, best me
Acrobatic dagger!
if you can.
This is it, folks.
Why is my
Let's make
AI
it one to
so
remember.
stupid?
Right, let's go forth with all
Heal
our strength.
me!
Yeah!
Feast your eyes.
You think such a trifling power enough to best me?
Thanks.
I find that funny.
Acrobatic
It is
dagger!
mighty indeed. Finally, I am free.
Okay,
Thank you.
what was with the threats of, you think you could surpass me?
I let no prey escape.
Okay, that was just kind of weird. Resurgent despair. Clave Loyalou, Terminus. Freedom, at long last, and yet my duty is incomplete. Enough, your majesty. You fought and suffered to the very end. You have done more than enough. Cleo's right. The people of this world believed in you, and you repaid that. Faith by granting them peace. I swear to you here and now, you will never let the hope you've given us to be wasted. Thank you, Cree. Is Zodiar with you? I stand before you, O King. I wish for you to have the power entrusted in me by Chithonius. I shall protect this powerful mana for all time in the form of Shadow Dracula. Please. So you are finally shuffling off this mortal coil, Alberius. How sad that you must fall by the hands of your own descendant, Morciati. Allow me to thank you for putting an end to Alberius, dear brother. I want no thanks from you. Still, with that dragon defeated, you will probably want an explanation about what happened to the portion of me that was trapped inside Alberius, But now that Alberius is gone, that should be... Oh, but this is simply too much, brother. Did you truly think that it would be enough to destroy the majesty that is me? Did you actually believe your meager strength would be enough to defeat the essence of all that I am? Look there. It's Morciati's core, what we saw in the monument vision. And now at long last, the greatest part of me can finally return to the home. Behold the hour of my rebirth. It's been so very long. Alas, I am whole once more. Now the goddess is groans ghastly. My body shakes, my hands tremble, fly. But I feel this thing down to the very depths of my soul. Just looking at it makes me want to pass out. I think I'm gonna hurl, guys. Good. Forgive me. Sorry, hurt? I know well that the body before us was once that of the hospitals. But I cannot stand idly by and do nothing with the monster possessing the full measure of its power. For the sake of the vow I swore long ago, I must act. Zodiac, no, don't harm Zethia. You can't even harm Zethia because, yeah. Huh? Oh, what a mother hen you are, my dear brother. Zodiac attacked and nothing. I told you, I am whole once more, but perhaps you need to be shown precisely what this means. You should have simply obeyed me, Shadow Lord, but now your only reward will be paid. But he's a dark type. Dark type is literally less effective against dark. He took Zodiac down with a single blow. Disappointing, Shadow Lord. That wasn't even half of my power. Her versus Shaggy, please, now. Feel the depth of your foolishness for daring to raise your hand against me. Return to nothingness. Return to dust. No, I won't let you do that. You would stand in my way even knowing the full extent of my power. I am almost impressed, little prince. Therefore, I give you an opportunity. Swear fealty to me and live. Why would I ever do that? Oh, and this is just the open offer to both you and all your siblings. What? No! Leonidas, you can't be considering this. To stand supreme astride the world, one must possess the greatest power in that world. I have always thought thus. So you'll serve a tyrant just because you have power? I serve no one. I simply fight at their side in order to lay waste to the old ways. Once this is concluded, we will surely vie for supremacy. And you, Fairs? I have no interest in either a kingdom or the concept of good and evil. I seek only to follow the path that satisfies my inquiring mind. Chell, you said you cooperated with us, remember? Surely you won't do this. I said that in private, dear brother. You must have to learn about diplomacy. Sadly, no promises last forever. Let that be your lesson for of the day. And Alex, you would obey the Empire even knowing the truth of the other? The kingdom cannot be sundered, and a world ruled by inviolable, absolute power is a peaceful one in its own way. Emil, this can't be what you want. I'll not be lectured by someone as your standing tree. I Every last one of us has treated me like a piece of moldy gutter trash. The other can smash this world to bits for all I care. Do you see the truth of it now? Kree, you stand alone. It doesn't matter. I will carry on Barius' will. I will bring peace to... I believe you misunderstand my goals. You mortals are free to have whatever kind of peace you desire. What do you mean? Despite what you seem to think, I do not wish to inflict suffering upon people. In truth, I am rather indifferent to the joy or pain of your individual lives. But if seeing your fellow mortals enjoy a free and happy life is important to you, I can easily see this thing done. Oh sure, like we believe that line of crap coming from you. Do you feel empathy for every gnat that lives in your forest, Sylvan? Do you invest fully in the existence of each worm that crawls in the dirt? That's totally not the same. I hate to agree with this guy when he's being a total jackass, but he might have a point. I mean, to him, the mortal type ain't nothing more than ants, yeah? If you wish it to be done, I will order all fiends to stand down and end any remaining humans' conflict. This perfect world is yours for the taking, and it will cost nothing but your reverence. What possible reason could you have to refuse this offer? A perfect world. Let's live happily together once more, brother. Surely this is what your sister desires as well, yes? Zethia, I will hear your response now. Will you swear all fidelity to me? Will you revere me above all others? Never! What? Why would you fight me when I have offered you a perfect world? Because the world won't be perfect if Zethia isn't in it. You would cast aside true peace for all creatures for the world in exchange for the life of a single person. Zethia means absolutely everything to me, and I could never live in a kingdom built on the bones and ashes of her sacrifice. I desire to live in a world where people protect those who they love. I won't live in a world where people are forced to crawl upon their knees in order to seek your protection. I will never agree to a world like that. Oh, but you do resemble Alberius right now. Well then, Kree, ready yourself. Henceforth you will face off against all those whom you shared blood. Be that as it may, I will save this world. What magnificent resolve, but let's see if you can actually even flee this particular area before we start talking about the world. What now, Your Highness? Perhaps it would be best for me to end this here and now. Entrust your future of this world with your dear sister, Kree. Entrust it to me. I will not allow it. Your Majesty, I will not let the light of hope fade when what power remains to me. I will spirit you away from this place. Let go, old man. The more you hang on, the more you suffer. Good. I leave this world to you, Kree. And I will protect the dream you fought so long for. Thank you. Farewell, Kree. Farewell, Cleo. No! Farewell to my beloved world. No. No! An unexpected trifle, but a trifle nonetheless. Besides, it should make for fine sport to watch this family tear itself apart. Come, descendants of Alberius, follow your new master. Oh boy. Ooh, I feel a new vow. I couldn't stop it, but I can't give up now. I have to keep fighting Morciati, no matter what. And yet, what hope do I have if Alberius himself couldn't stop it? On top of that, all my siblings joined him. My enemies have the power of the dragon blood. I just don't know if I'm strong enough. Kree, where are you at? I'm here, not. Dude, you can't just disappear like that. We're all super worried. Sorry. So how you doing? I mean, all things considered and whatnot, I'm okay. You sure? Because this seems like the kind of thing you're totally gonna be way too hard on yourself for. I'll be okay now. I hope there are a lot of people supporting me. I can still fight. Now that's what I wanted to hear. Don't let this thing get you down. Anyway, now that I found you, I gotta bring you back so everyone else can stop freaking out about where you went. I have to fight, both for the sake of the people who support me, and for the will that I now carry on. I have to fight any enemy that stands in my way. Sethia. Listen up, everyone. Our struggle is about to grow more perilous than ever before. It could mean sacrifices, real sacrifices, possibly even myself. But I want you to believe in the path I walk and what I'm trying to achieve. I will take back our world. I will have peace here. So please, all of you, fight at my side. Oh my god. I'm loving the cape. Now all troops, move out. I'm really loving the little cape thing that he has right there. I wonder if it's a separate unit then. Meanwhile. Here it is at last. The secret history of the Iberian royal family. Oh yes, I think things are about to get most entertaining. Something tells me that he's the real bad guy. A 7th and 8th child has been born to King Alarius. The 7th is named Kree, and the 8th is named Zepthia. However, 10 days following the birth of the 7th child. Oh. What a cliffhanger. Yay! Oh, there's 2 new people. A revived Morciati has been conquering the world by slaying any dragon he can locate. Soon, however, he finds himself in a position of ancient combat androids. Androids? That might be powerful enough to defeat the prince and his friends. All this and more in the next campaign update. Androids? Androids? That does not apply to freaking Dragalia. I mean, there's like ancient war robots and stuff, but just freaking androids? Now that's going to a different level. But anyways, this will end off this time's chapter, and hopefully in the next update, I will get to the new chapter. Well, I hope to see you guys later. I love you all. And somehow I feel like I have to be sorry, but I just feel bad right now. I'm having this little thing that's literally just welled up right inside me, and hold on. Like, I'm having this little thing that's welled up right inside me that it just really goddamn hurts. I feel like I'm abandoning myself more than I'm abandoning others. And I don't know how I really can express that. I feel like I'm in desperate. I don't know why. I just feel like I'm in desperate. And I feel like I'm going to have to apologize for being this way. If anybody is watching, I'm sorry. But I feel like I'm going to have to delete some of my social media just in order for me to get my composure back. And I don't really want attention, like, at all. I don't want anybody to just worry about me at all, like, at all. So if anybody does actually listen to the very end, thank you. And just to let anybody know that I'm on social media, the people that I'm on social media for, I'm going to have to be away for a while because
just so I can get rid of this kind of shit. Sorry for swearing, but I feel like I'm going to have to need this. It does hurt me, but I know it's going to more hurt the people that I love and care for, but I just don't feel like I'm in the right place right now. Like, really, I don't feel like I'm in the right place. So, I'm sorry. But thank you guys so much for watching. Even if you watch it in very much till the end, thank you. Like I said, love you and goodbye.